In late 1998, a group of Polytechnic students rented an old training camp bungalow near Lim Chi Kong for a weekend gathering. By sunrise, one of them refused to speak. Another claimed something had followed them home. What happened inside that bunk room was never officially reported, but fragments of the story still circulate among former campers today. The group had come to the camp for a birthday celebration. Alcohol, ghost stories, and dares filled the night. Around 1:40 a.m., one of them pulled out a homemade Ouija board drawn on cardboard. According to later accounts, the board had been copied from a design found online at a cyber cafe earlier that week. Most of them treated it as a joke, but one girl reportedly warned them not to use it inside the bunk. At first, nothing happened. Then the glass slowly dragged across the cardboard. Witnesses later disagreed about who moved first, but all of them reportedly described the same detail. The temperature inside the room suddenly dropped. One of the young men laughed nervously and asked the spirit to identify itself. The glass stopped on a single letter. One witness later claimed the top bunk began creaking. At first, they assumed someone had shifted their weight, but nobody was on the upper bed. The metal frame continued groaning, slowly, rhythmically, as though someone unseen was crawling across it. Then one of the girls started crying. She said she could smell funeral incense. One of them dropped the candle while trying to stand. The room fell dark. In the confusion, someone reportedly heard breathing from beneath the lower bunk. Not animal breathing. Human breathing. Slow, wet, uneven. A flashlight beam swept underneath the bed frame. For less than a second, they claimed they saw a face. At sunrise, they left the camp immediately. According to later retellings, one member of the group refused to discuss the incident ever again. Another reportedly began suffering recurring nightmares involving the upper bunk. Years later, an online forum post claimed the camp itself had once been built beside an unmarked burial ground used during the Japanese occupation. No official records ever confirmed the story. The original building was reportedly demolished in the early 2000s. But among former campers and urban explorers, the story survives. Some say the incident was mass hysteria. Others insist something answered them that night. And according to one final anonymous account, the upper bunk was still creaking after everyone had already left the room. Would you have stayed the night?